Alright guys, if you want the chance to win one of these weapons packs, all you have to do is leave a comment on this video. Make sure you guys are subscribed and like the video, and I'll be picking a winner in next week's episode. Alright guys, welcome back to episode 8, I believe it is, of building the Battle of Somme in LEGO. So guys, last week what we worked on is we basically finished up this section here, as well as this section over here that you can kind of see, and the other crater over here, and overall, I'm very happy with it. We're going to be reading through some of the comments, or I will, and I'm going to be talking about some of that throughout the video. But what we're going to mainly focus on, because this is really the only last part other than, you know, final detailing and figures, is this section over here in the back corner. We're going to start elevating that. So we have the general shape of how we want it to, I guess, start. And then we're going to elevate this up. I don't know how high we're going to go yet, and how steep it's going to be, but we're just going to start working on that, and we're just going to see how it turns out. One thing I am going to have to order more of is some 1x2s and 1x1s, so I'm going to have to make a mental note of that here, so that way we can finish detailing that once we get that set up. But we have plenty of, let's see, we have a bunch of 2x4 plates, and we also have a bunch of 4x4 plates that'll be perfect for elevating that, and we'll probably just use random colored plates, you know, underneath it, because you're not going to see it, so I'll be talking about that as well. But let's readjust the camera and let's start working on that and see how we can make that look really nice. So let's do that right now. So what I've done so far is I made a border about 2 studs high around this back edge here. Now what that's for is, like I said, I don't know how tall I'm gonna make this, you know, from this section here. I don't know if it's gonna be like this tall or that tall. I don't know what the elevation change is gonna be, but I'm starting with 2 studs in the back there. You can see I just used some random like wedge plates and then just some other 2x8 plates, because those aren't very useful for detailing because they're too long. You need shorter, smaller plates for detailing. Then what I did was I took a bunch of 2x4 plates, filled in this kind of arc, right? It's kind of like a quarter circle, and I filled in this first layer, and now what I'm going to come in and do is basically do the same thing, but just start stepping them back. Instead of doing like that, you just step them back 1 or 2 studs, and then you can start to slope it all the way up. So that's what I'm going to be working on. And like I said, all this in here is, you're not going to see that, so I'm probably just going to use, like, I have some light bluish gray plates, you know, I have green plates, I have, you know, all sorts of colored plates that I'm just going to fill in here, make this nice and sturdy, and then once we get that, we can transform, or, you know, translate this detailing all the way up onto this hill. So that's kind of what we're working on right now. I'll keep you posted. I might set up for a time lapse next. Okay, this is what I'm doing here. You can see I added a second layer of 2x4 plates, and you can see how I'm starting to push them back off. You know, I'm leaving 1 to 2 studs, and I'm kind of changing it to make it look kind of random. So that's what I'm doing now. You can see now why I'm going to have to fill this in with plates. Otherwise, I'm going to end up, you know, I don't have it. Here we go. Put a plate down like this, and then the back end won't be supported and it'll want to fall in. So I'm going to have to basically make this solid. And I think I have some black plates that I'm going to use because I have a whole bunch of those. So I'm going to use those. But this is kind of what it's going to look like. I'm going to do it more gradual. So I'm probably going to leave like 2 studs instead of 1. Because if you do 1, it's going to get really tall really quickly. But if you do 2, it's going to kind of be more gradual. So I'm thinking I'm going to play around with that. But I'm going to keep doing this, and I'll keep you guys posted along the way. And luckily I was able to find a couple 1x2s in here, so I can kind of fill in some cracks if I need to. But I'm going to keep working on that, and I'll show you guys that along the way. Okay guys, keeping you posted along the way. We've gone up, let's see, 3 plates now. So you can see what I did is I just took some black plates I had. I have all, oh, my camera battery's gonna die. Hold on. So we got all those black plates right there, and I just stacked, like, I just sandwiched them. I just put like 2 together, put them down, did 2 more layers. Now I'm gonna have to put some more down, and I can do 2 more layers. You can do about 2 layers, because if you look, like, the overhang for 2 plates is only 1 stud, so it can support that. But anything past that, it's gonna wanna basically pivot off like that and just snap. So this is pretty solid here. I can push down on it pretty hard. So I'm gonna keep doing this. We do have to keep in mind is we're gonna have to build a bunker up here. So we might be almost done here because we need plenty of room for the bunker. So I'm actually going to probably take that bunker off, that little Polilu MOC, set it here and see a sense of size. So, because we might be, you know, you got to think about this, right? If I just plated this all right now, I would only have like this much room to build. So we might be done already. So I need to take that bunker off. Actually, it's really good that I thought about that. I'm just kind of thinking out loud with you guys. So I'm probably going to take that bunker off, just kind of set it there, and I'll come back and we can talk about that, because we might need to just, you know, top it off and be done. So let's do that right now. Alright, so I grabbed the bunker off that MOC. It's actually a lot easier. I was just able to pluck it right off. So I'm setting that down. That's about the size, if not maybe a little bit smaller than what I want to do. And you can see we still got plenty of open ground around it. So what I'm thinking is, let's do one more layer, like so, like that. And then let's see what the bunker looks like, because I think we have a little bit too much open space around all the sides. I want it to be more like the hill comes up and then boom, there's the bunker. I don't want there to be too much flat spots around it. So let's do one more level of plates, come back, see what it looks like, and then we might be done. If not, I only see us having to maybe do one more layer after that. So a max of 2, but let's start with 1 layer, and then I'll come back and we can place this bunker on there and see what it looks like. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell the difference, but we did one more layer of plates, and it's definitely smaller up here on the top, and I'm thinking we're going to call it there as far as building up, because what I'm thinking is, okay, picture all that black being just, you know, reddish brown, right? So if I put this plate under there, you can kind of picture that a little bit better. But I'm thinking once we add all this detailing like we did down here, all up here, it's going to add a little bit of height. It's going to add about 1 stud, so that'll be good. But then I'm also thinking that around this bunker, I'm thinking I'm going to want a bunch of barbed wire, and then I'm also going to want just enough room for some troops to be running out on both sides. So I think we're going to call it there. I think I'm going to go ahead and cover up all those black plates and make this one even plane up here, and I think that's what we're going to go with. So overall, it's very sturdy. I'm really happy with how it turned out. If I zoom out here, you can kind of see the full effect. So what we got to do is get parts like this and just translate that all up here. And then I don't know if we're going to use this bunker. I want to redesign this because this was built probably 2 years ago, but I want to do something similar to that, and we're going to be putting it at an angle like this. So it's not going to be something like that or like that. That just doesn't look good. We're going to do it at an angle, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. It's a cool little trick that it's pretty simple, and for whatever reason, I don't see a lot of people using it. I started learning about that probably 2 years ago. I did that with one of the Battle of Sinai Desert houses, and a lot of you guys seem to like that. So I'm going to make sure that I show that and teach you guys how to do that cool little trick. Only takes a couple pieces, and you can make your MOCs look almost more realistic, because everything, like I said, with Lego, it's either like this or it's like this. But you do something like that, people think, how the heck did he do that? And it's not just me setting it down there. It's actually connected with studs. So I'll show you guys how to do that for sure. That'll probably be in the next episode or 2. But we're going to start. I'm going to plate this over, and I'll keep you guys posted along the way. Alright guys, we're going to be picking the winner from episode 7, so let's do this right here. Let's see, randomly pick winner 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. Stalin the Great. This looks amazing so far. Guess what? You are the winner of last week's MOC series. I believe it was a Mark V mystery pack or a weapons pack. I'll have to check. But all you have to do is make sure you email me through my website, and you got to send a screenshot of your YouTube account so I can make sure you're logged in, and that is indeed you. And then your full name, address, zip code, all that good stuff, and I can get that out to you. So once again, let's go wrap this video up. We got a bunch of stuff to talk about. Okay, so this is what I've come up with. You can see I fully put all brown plates under there. I just set the bunker there just kind of for a sense of scale and whatnot. I think the bunker we're going to build is going to be a tiny bit bigger, maybe 1 or 2 studs in both directions. So I don't know, this is what, 2, 4, 6, 8. This is roughly 10 by 8, 10 by 9 right now. So I'll probably do 12 by 12 or something like that. But overall, I think it looks pretty good. I'm curious to see what you guys think in the comments down below. Obviously, like I said, we're going to be detailing it, and it's going to be matching the entire MOC, so that's definitely going to look better once that happens. Another thing, so I'm going to be ordering 1x2 plates because I have like 1 left. I can't find any more. I have a couple left, so I'm going to order more of these. I'm going to order more 1x1s and smaller detailing pieces for the rest of the MOC. I'm also going to be ordering probably parts for the bunker just in case, and then I'm also going to be ordering I do have these parts. I haven't worked on the border yet. These are some black plates, so I'm probably going to work on that and see what I actually need left. We might be doing that in next week's video once I get those parts, so I'll probably order those today. Hopefully we'll get them by next week's video. But guys, let me know what you think of this in the comments down below. Overall, I think it turned out pretty good. So far, it's coming out, pretty good. So we're on episode 8 now. I'm thinking we'll be I want to say finale at least before 15. So 15 might be the finale. So, I mean, we're well over halfway there, but I'm just giving myself a little bit of buffer just in case something happens. So overall, I'm really excited with how this is turning out. Let me know what you guys think of it in the comments down below. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys are liking the daily uploads I've been posting quite literally daily for the past week and a half-ish, maybe just a week. But basically, quick recap for those that don't know or that are new to the channel is every Sunday I do a Battle of the Psalm episode. You know, while this mock series is still going, we do a mock video. And then Mondays we do a mini mock live stream, and that's where we build mocks like this one here is what we built last time, so a much smaller mock, but very detail packed. So we do a live stream on me building that. So I build it live and you guys can give me good feedback and whatnot. And then Tuesdays we actually do the review on that little mock. Then Wednesdays we do vehicle reviews. So for example, we reviewed the Flak 88. A lot of people like that. Then Thursdays we do weekly updates. Fridays we do minifigure reviews. And then Saturdays we do another live stream that's called Extra Pieces. So let me know what videos you guys like, what videos you want me to do more of, and I'm going to wrap it up there. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you check out last week's episode right here. I'll put another video for you here, and make sure you guys subscribe by clicking right there. I'll see you guys tomorrow for, let's see, a mini mock live stream. Peace out, everybody.